A third of Dutch newborns have never seen the inside of a hospital. 3-day-old David was born in the room right next door, in his parents' bed.
It's a very beautiful thing to get your baby in your own home, in your own area, with only the midwife and your husband, of course.
Mostart gave birth to her 3-year-old daughter in a hospital and didn't want to repeat that experience.
The white room, not your own stuff, all the people more than at home. I must stay there one night because they want to see if it's okay. I understand that's okay, but when I was home, I feel it's good.
In other countries, leading medical associations oppose home births, saying that complications can arise suddenly, even among women with low-risk pregnancies. But most Dutch women prefer it. And a recent study of over 500,000 births by the Dutch research organization TNO showed they had little to fear.
The most important finding is that for women who are low risk, giving birth at home is just as safe as giving birth in hospital. That's what we found, at least in the Netherlands, where we have a very good system of risk selection and very strong midwifery profession.
The Dutch system depends on midwives like Aunt de Jonge. Like a country doctor, she drives from house to house, checking on women from about 6 weeks after conception to 6 weeks after birth.
We see them all through the pregnancy. If they have no risk factors, no problems, they never see a doctor. And they just give birth with us and they decide where they want to give birth, at home or in hospital. If it's at home, we assist them at the birth together with a maternity care assistant. And if they want to go to hospital during the labor, we go to hospital and we are assisted by an obstetric nurse.
Most midwives have 4-year degrees. De Jonge is unusual. She's a trained nurse with a PhD and collaborated on the TNO study.
What I bring, okay, well, the most important thing I suppose is this. And that is a suitcase full of things to use at the birth. So this is a delivery equipment. And then there's some drugs for anesthesia.
While midwives carry emergency gear, only doctors are legally allowed to treat high-risk pregnancies or administer pain medicine. 92% of Dutch women don't use it.
When you feel the pain, you know what you must do. And yeah, I have not experience with pain management, so I don't know what it is, but I think it's against the nature.
A midwife-assisted birth costs under 400 euros, much less than a visit to the hospital. While the Dutch system works well for healthy moms, De Jonge says it fails those who develop complications during childbirth. In those critical minutes, midwives turn the women over to doctors they may never have seen before.
Our system is too rigid at the moment, and what I really hate about it is when women really need you, when it gets very hard, that's when we leave them alone. So I would like to make that more smooth.
The delicate balance between midwives and doctors in Holland is regulated by law, but more women are choosing doctor-assisted births. Midwives in central Holland regularly meet to discuss these issues. 50 years ago, nearly 80% of Dutch births were at home. That number has steadily dropped to just under 30% today. But researchers say the new study could slow the trend.
What I hope, at least for Holland, is that it's going to really firmly root our system of home births and that more women now will choose a home birth because they know that they can safely do so. And what I'm hoping on an international level is that it's a real strengthening of home births as a safe option for women who are at low risk and in countries where there is a good infrastructure.
The TNO study and a similar one in Canada have yet to convince most skeptical doctors that home deliveries aren't just for pizza. But they're slowly making waves among expectant mothers looking for alternatives.